Hi everybody, this is Sue and I am back. It is about almost 6:45 in the evening. Normally I don't sew this late because I just get tired and make mistakes. But I did sew in one sleeve according to the directions. I haven't sewn in the other sleeve yet, and I don't know that I will do that tonight. But it says to sew it in and to sew 2 lines of stitching 1/8 of an inch across, which is 3 millimeters if you're a millimeters person or a metric person. But I don't quite understand the reasoning behind that. But I do know one thing: if it does fray, it is not going to fray below this, because this is I put in a very tight zigzag along here. It doesn't say to clip it. It says to trim below the notches, which I don't see the reasoning behind that. And it doesn't show it on here. So I'm kind of confused by that. And but this is, I haven't done the other sleeve yet. I just did that one. I did that one because I wanted to make sure I was doing it the right way. Oh, and I'm still not sure that I did it the right way. But I have it pinned in here, and I have pins all along here. I have pins all along here like this to hold it in place so it doesn't slip. Because if you put just pins in like that and you put in a few, it's going to slip. So I've been putting them in kind of like a pinned seam, kind of like that, to kind of hold it in place. And even at that, the pins want to fall out of it. So sewing it with this very tight, very narrow zigzag is a slow go, but I don't think that it will fray out and fall apart. It might fray some. It's natural. I mean, fabric does naturally fray, but this stuff is a little bit beyond what I normally consider to be normal fraying. So, I'm not so sure. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 row of stitching, and possibly, I don't know about putting in the 2nd row. That would be kind of boring, I would think. Basically, you just, and I made it a little bit narrower seam because there's going to be 2 seams on here, and I was afraid that if I put it in too deep, it might make the sleeve too tight. And the fact that it doesn't say anything about clipping the curves kind of now it says to clip the curves. Pin bodice front to back at underarm and side seam. Matching small dots at underarm seams. Stitch entire underarm seam, stitch again, close to previous stitching on curves, clip curves if necessary. Okay, so you do eventually clip the curves. Okay. They just want you to sew the side seams together first. I'm beginning to wonder if this is going to fit. I think I'm just paranoid about it, because it just seems... Okay, well... Alright, so... Here goes nothing. This is getting to be quite long. So let me show you this before we get started here. Let me show you what it says, as I tried to be very careful to show you the instruction sheet and what it means. Now, I don't know, I hope you can see that. Let's put a little light on it here. Turn this light around, maybe. Come on. Turn around. Okay. Now, this is what we're doing now. We are doing 3 and 4. So this says, with right sides together, pin sleeve to armhole, edges of front and back bodice, placing inner small dots at shoulder seam. So they're talking about these dots right here. These dots right here. These dots, these 3 dots right here that mark the top part of the sleeve. This part right here at the shoulder. I don't think I can get this up where drat. Oh, shoot. It fell out of my... Fell out of the... Okay, up here at the shoulder. Right here. At the shoulder. And this, on this, the sleeve comes down to here on this shirt. But the shoulder, my shoulder is up here. And then the sleeve is down here. But this is what they're talking about, is this shoulder area. And these... That's going to fall again. Okay. Hopefully not. Okay. So these are the 3 dots here that we marked those, remember? And then here's the notch. The notch is here. And it says to trim below the notches. So I don't know why, but they want a double row of stitching. Put in the first row and then put in the second row 1/8 of an inch away from the first row of stitching. Which is pretty darn narrow. Let me show you what 1/8 of an inch is. This right here, from here to this notch right here, is 1/8 of an inch. So that's pretty narrow. So that's what they want done. They want that stitching in there. And then on number 4, it says to pin the bodice front to the back. Well, we haven't gotten to that part yet. So we're going to sew this sleeve in. And I may stop the video because it's going to be way too long. I'll sew part of it, but you've seen here where I sewed it in because I wasn't sure that I was doing it right. I showed it to you. Yeah, here. I showed it to you, I think, already. And what I haven't shown you is this is what it looks like on the outside. And it does look very neat. It's very neat. And hopefully it's very neat all the way across. So I'm going to go ahead and put that other sleeve in. And I'm going to stop this video, and then tomorrow we're going to sew up the side seams. Because it's getting late and my back is starting to hurt, so I think I'm going to quit for the night. I really want to get this done. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. And I'm not sure about Monday. Monday's a holiday. Monday is Memorial Day in America. So that's a holiday. Everything's going to be closed. So we'll see what happens on Monday. So I'll talk to you again later. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.